All right, hello, Jam, Cheyenne, how's it going? There's two of my favorite people in the chat at the same time. It's crazy. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Also, thank you so much for the subscription, Cheyenne. Hello! How's it going? I might be munching on some snacks. You didn't know you could sub? Yeah! You get a free Amazon Prime sub. Oh, it's not the... Oh, it's a trial only? Oh, I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. Hey. How's it going? We're gonna be playing the demo for Clever Girls. Should probably stop the music. Anyway. Hold on. Okay. I'm starting out just like 10 minutes late or something because I'm like, hey, I have time to go get a drink and some snacks before starting the stream. But I guess the cashier at the convenience store had a different plan. They took forever to like... to do whatever it was they were doing with the person that was in front of me. Anyway, here's the game. Hopefully you guys can hear it just fine. So my question is, do I want to play this with mouse and keyboard or controller? Hear the ambience? Good. Your game already gets like extra points here because it has a master volume slider. It drives me nuts when games don't have a master volume slider. Fucking it makes me so upset when they don't. I don't think I modified anything. Well, I'll be playing on controller. This demo is a small teaser of the style of exploration, storytelling, and battles that the full game will have. Isn't the star of the full game, but it's instead a short standalone, possibly canon storyline. Okay, a standalone short story with all 4 playable characters, exploration mode, battle mode. Not in this demo introduction to full game's main story. Yeah, is the story even fully developed? Relationship management and the relationship story graph. I forgot that was like a thing that's supposed to be in this game. Character progression, item, and memento collection. Okay. This is very bare bones. I guess it makes sense. 1990X? It's not 2XXX. This is already in the past. 1990X. In a secret lab on a remote island, corporate scientists have resurrected the dinosaur. The one dinosaur. Wait, what? What am I doing? What? Am I pressing the... Excuse me? Oh, wow. Okay. Because my cursor stays on back. Why is this button even here during the opening dialogue? Why? And why does my cursor stay there? That's a little problematic. Live QA testing? Yeah, I think you're gonna get a lot of that. I can't be very picky about games. I don't know how picky I'm allowed to be about this. How critical. That's definitely something that needs changing now. You want it? Please don't hold back. Anyway, they resurrected the dinosaur. Not only that, they made them smart. Real smart. Real clever. I already played a little bit of this earlier just to test the stream. And I didn't know you had like art like this in the game, and it's such a nice surprise. I love this. As smart as can be. I could just stay on this fucking screen, honestly. But an incident occurred. Funding was cut. The company didn't know what to do with them. And so these bright young dinos were left in the care of a handful of researchers and automated systems. The facilities fell into decay. Years pass. The dinosaurs, full of curiosity, grow bored. There she goes. And very restless. I'm surprised it took them years to just leave. One day, they break free. Their caretakers lose track. There's still people here? Okay. Then that makes more sense why they took years. But this doesn't look like a place where there's still people in. Of course they would. No harm in looking the other way, right? Oh. The company disagrees. Assets are assets. After all, this is very... what's the name of the fucking Jurassic World company? For now, the dinos find themselves 2 steps ahead of the bad guys. It's the perfect time to rest up. It's only the summer sun. If only the summer sun would let up a little. It's not N-Gen. That's the one from Jurassic Park, right? Masrani. Yeah, Masrani. There you go. Maserati. It's a nice enough morning, but not so much for any creatures who have had to trudge through its humidity for an hour and a half already. That sounds like my every morning. Summertime can drain anyone's spirit, especially if they can feel an impending, oppressive noon waiting around the corner. Oh, you can feel it, can't you, Daisy? Today is going to be a truly uncomfortable day. I miss air conditioning. Air conditioning, my beloved. Whiny. Excuse me, my grievances are justified. Ugh, my feathers are starting to feel grimy. It's not much better without them. Alright, you two. If we find a good spot to take a break, then we'll take a break. I promise. Yay! Going easy on them then. Just addressing concerns. And for what it's worth, my feathers are starting to feel tacky too. That's fair. The group crests a hill and finds a man-made path. A bus loop curving away, leading to something or other. Civilization, my beloved. Looks like we found our break area. Yes! Sawyer. There's a scent on the breeze. Have you identified it yet? Oh, shut up, Candy Floof.
Oh,
wait, she's...
look,
oh,
another person laughing at goodness knows what. You're all so easily amused. What's the joke this time? Or are you just laughing at your own existence?
Laughing at your own existence? That's, wow. Okay, chill. Now that you mention it, is that what I think it is? Let's check it out. Explore the pathway. As you play, you'll find the codex with helpful information, story notes, and more. Press pause when a codex unlock appears to pause the game and open the entry in the codex. Otherwise, hold right trigger to dismiss the unlock screen. Oh! Wait, I can switch? Ooh. Oh, it says right there I can switch. Interactions. When exploring, you may find some objects in the environment that are interactable. To interact with an object, move near and press A. Can I move? Okay. Hello. A broken down old vehicle rests here, slowly becoming part of the natural landscape. Look, another one of those bus thingies got abandoned here. Billions of humans on this planet, and I have yet to meet one with the good sense to put their toys away. Yeah. Tell me about it. Anything else? As they follow the trail, a sign comes into view. Welcome to Camp A. Oh, I can read this. Welcome to Camp... Ah! What's camp? Oh, I know. It's like, you know. Hello. Not so sure you're on the right track. I was just thinking about pretty much that same joke. But, yeah. Give me a moment. Camp, a place used for camping, an overnight stay in an outdoor area, usually for recreation. Alright, you have a computer? What is happening? Personally, I find the idea understimulating. Oh, come now, there's magic to be found everywhere. Even if it's just the magic of a whole lot more trees and dirt. You didn't strike me as somebody who would like a lot of trees and dirt. Are there more interactions here? Should I move? All right. Let's move on, I guess. Oh. Camp AA. While exploring, you can press Y to call out the characters to find out where to go. The characters you are not playing as well as will respond, showing you the locations, and also indicate to you the location of nearby interesting things as you progress the game, or switch characters as you... Hey, I was reading that! I'm assuming I can't go anywhere. I want to explore. Following the path uphill brings the group to another reveal. There's a giant lake right in front of them. However, a steep cliff is doing a good job of dissuading our girls from trailblazing. It is what I thought. Water! Cliff! Hey, be careful, you guys. It would take a nasty fall to get down there from here. Let's see if we can find a safer route. A wooden standee, representing some kind of prehistoric mammal, stands next to an information board. Aw, look at this guy. It says he's the campground mascot, Marty the Megatherium. Slow down and think about fire safety. Are humans really that careless with their fires? Yes, humans can be suspicious of each other. Maybe it's easier for a cartoon animal to tell them what's right and wrong. Well, I trust this dude. Hey, this picture next to him looks like a map. Let's keep it in mind. Memorize the map. Oh, we do get the map. I can't just press back to leave the menu. Start? No. Oh, yes. Having to go into the start menu or the options menu to open the codex feels a little clunky. Are we using the D-pad for anything? You could have that on the D-pad. Or select? Does select do anything? Oh, that opens the codex. Okay. Got it. But the tutorial tells me to use start. Oh, okay. That's why if I press pause, it just goes straight to it. Okay, that's annoying though. I have to... I have to go into the menu to go back into the game. I don't like that. It should just take me back to the game. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ye goddesses of art and culture, you heard my call. The stage. Oh, there's posters. The stage, my raison d'etre. Oh, it's nice and shady here. That would be nice. Yes, Daisy, come on up! Pratty jumps and flutters onto the stage as Daisy clambers up the steps. Shade and Sawyer walk through the orchestra, investigating the concrete slab seats and patterned stone laid into the slope of the hill. I feel the desire to perform. The power of the stage has revived me. Theater. Theater? Theater. Noun. The building, activity, or profession of... No, theater is what one makes of it, see? Now, Daisy's bringing the right energy to all of this. You want to act, don't you? I think so. I want to do something other than walking around for a bit. Oh, you do a lot of walking when you're acting. Yes, the stage has granted us shelter from the sun above, but it's also given us a prism for radiance within. And oh, Daisy dearest, I can already see the shine of your imagination. Oh? You're really selling the drama, Pratty. Pratty makes her way over to the director's chair on stage and eagerly jumps into it. The atmosphere has changed. There's only one dinosaur making decisions while theater is happening. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Does this work?
Daisy, close your eyes and think back to better, more tempered times. Tell me what you see. That's supposed to be the megaphone.
Oh, well, there's plants.
What kinds?
There's ferns and, like, flowers. They're happy.
Happy?
Sounds like the beginning of an Electro Swing song. Yeah, the sound's coming through the big glass walls, so that makes them happy. There's pretty plants and funny food plants. Oh, and I like watering them all with this really cute watering can.
Now, without leaving that greenhouse, open your eyes. Lights up on the big fancy greenhouse back at the labs. Daisy, oh, come on.
Don't tie me out on the dialogue. Wow, I really miss this place. Nicely done, Daisy. Now, reminiscing is one thing, but you wanted to act, didn't you? Oh, yeah. If you'll allow me to, I believe it's the perfect time to inject some drama. A small group of poachers break through one of the greenhouse panels. Trailing oil and broken glass as they start tromping around the sacred place. Oh no, these guys again! They're always so annoying! I'm gonna eat all the flowers! The steaks! I'm gonna tell the plants they're ugly! The game audio cut. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, where's the music? It's because I was tabbed out. So if I click outside of the game, yeah. You know what's funny? It still takes my inputs from my controller. A lot of games I hate when you click outside of them and they stop taking your inputs. So I like that it still takes my inputs. What I don't like is that the audio stops when I click outside. Some games give you option to keep it playing when you click out if you wanna. Since it was taking my inputs, I thought I was in the game. Like, I thought I was still, like, my computer was focused on it. And I thought that there was just no audio here. Not gonna lie. How dare they? Okay. The sticks to move your character. Left stick to move a character. Right stick to look around. Yeah. During battles, moving around consumes your character's movement bar. Each... Just let me read. Your character's movement bar refills at the start of the next round. Some characters are faster than others and can move further before exhausting their movement bar. That sounds like... what's it called? Wildermyth. Sounds about right. I have put the undo. Wait. Okay. Wait, look around toggle? What's that? How far can I go? I can just go everywhere? Okay. Got it. They has the movement left to turn. Press B to undo your recent movement. Press X to end your turn. If you're out of movement and or actions for a character, you can press X to end the character's turn. If all characters on the same team next to each other have ended their turns, the next group will act. After every group... Let me read. Our group has taken their turn, a new round will begin, and resources like movement bar and action points will be refreshed. Okay. Feel like the previous one already told me that. There's footstep sounds, huh? They're so quiet. Sorry, I got... I was looking at something. Stunts aren't just for movies. Take out that barrier. Where'd you get that megaphone? I'm going to save you, little plant pals. Press A to open the ability menu. Use the D-pad to change your selection. Category. Press A to choose. Yeah. Okay. Bad guy spotted! Barney is purple, not yellow! Frowny face. Proudy, is the megaphone strictly necessary? Nope. I mean, yes. Using melee attack ability on an enemy that isn't aware of the attacker's location versus a stealth attack. Stealth attack will instantly kill an enemy with a special animation. Try to use them as often as possible. Small characters merely stun. Enemy with stealth attacking. Okay. Wait, what? Oh. That B just to undo my action? My one step? Isn't it in the docket to adjust timeout times for the text stuff, but you believe if you press pause when the codec... Yeah, no, wait, if you do it when the codex is up, it does bring you here. I know that. But that feels like it's putting, like... I feel like it's not necessary. Like, I should... I don't know, maybe the timer should just be longer. I'm thinking maybe just let me dismiss the message instead with a button, but that would also get a little annoying, maybe. I think it's just the fact that I need to do like more clicks here to go back to the game also makes it extra annoying. The fact that there's no way for me to just go back into the game, because if I go here, it just takes me back into the menu. That breaks the flow. Anyway. Daisy is face to face with a barrier she can't break, or rather, is the first one she doesn't want to break. Pot plants line every surface of this obstacle, stopping her completely. Oh, I don't know about smashing through this one. But Daisy, time is of the essence. Sawyer will only let us goof off for so long. Here, I'll just... Give me half an hour just to move these guys somewhere safe. What? Come here, little buddy. Now, where do you want to go? Daisy gingerly picks up a single potted plant with her jaw and looks back and forth for the perfect patch of sunshine and to set down her leafy word. Psst, Sawyer, get in there! Ow, loud! Wait, you want me to act? Please welcome to the stage. The one. Hey, I'm reading! Oh my god. Please. Luki under a tempting switch, practically begging for interaction. What's the Sawyer uses her signature leap ability to reach? Oh, is that my cue? Here goes. I really dislike when games take away control, like of the dialogue speed, or not speed, but like progress. I feel like that's not good for accessibility. They're not supposed to time out. It's been happening the entire time. Okay. So I did do a little bit of this. So Sawyer can jump. This is like... I'm back to my Dino D-Day era. I keep pressing the wrong button to end my turn. That's nothing to do with the game, by the way. It's just me being... I always get the buttons mixed up on the controller because I play with, like... I play on a Nintendo console and then I play on a computer and the buttons are, like, inverted. It's like, goddamn it. You think they might have had a resurgence? We might have to play again? What about your, I mean, I'm down. I'm just worried about your wrist. You can play like an hour. Remember when we used to play like the entire day? Like the first like month or so when we got the game and we're playing like every day, all day. That was crazy. Holy shit, dude. We had nothing to do. I can't imagine doing that nowadays. It's like when I think about when I used to go to like the... Back in the olden days of My Little Pony. Like Friendship is Magic during season 1 when I used to spend like a lot of time in the pony threads. Like literally all day there. I don't even... How did I not get bored? I guess the people were really entertaining there, I guess. Youth is wasted on the youth? Yeah. Yeah. I just don't understand how I was capable to do that all day without like getting bored. I don't know, man. Am I just like less zen nowadays? You would think it would be the other way around. However that phrase goes. Yeah. Cause like, you know, when I was doing them spine herds, I would like spend so much time every day playing that game, even off stream, right? But like, that was my job. I was literally earning money doing that. So like, yeah. That's the only reason. Anyway. Press the button. Okay, hold on. Wait up, Sawyer! Oh, you opened the shutters. This is much nicer with light in here. Classic yes and. You're a natural, Daisy. If two characters on the same team are next to each other on the turn order bar, they'll form a group. You can freely switch between characters in the current order group with left and right bumpers. You can even switch back to characters that have already ended their turns. Oh, sorry. Use this to coordinate teamwork. Be aware that after switching characters, you will be unable to undo any movement that you previously performed. Okay. Do I have movement left? Nope. Well, I have like 0.7. I ain't gonna do much. I gotta say, because like I said, I did play a little bit of this. I played this mission earlier. I was disappointed that I can't just jump onto the guys from above. My Dino D-Day my Dino D-Day brain wants to like pounce on people from above. We'll take him out one by one. Okay. Is Y to enter look around mode and survey the battlefield. In this mode, you can press bumpers to snap to characters. And right-click Dino D-Day insta-kill. Listen, it's not an insta-kill. It's a one-hit kill. But it has like a fucking 10-second animation or something. Well, if you pounce on people that have like no health, it does like kill them really fast. It depends on how much health they have. Teach the poachers a lesson. I guess I just end my turn, right? Oh, she was sliding. Funny collision. Can I zoom? No. Poacher. Calm? Is that their breathing rate? Is that their heart rate? What does this bar represent? It's just funny that it's doing that. That's their calm rate. Yeah. Too far? Come on. You can't control me? I guess you can. Ooh, hidden. I probably want to end my turn here, right? So I can get closer. Oh, but they're gonna move. Whoop. Kill. Kill. What? It's right there. They don't notice this giant yellow dinosaur right behind them. Do, 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 do. Very stealthy. Wait, does she hide? Oh, she does. Yeah. Yeah. Can I reach them? I can. The sneakiest dinosaur around. Oh, but I don't have any more action points for this, right? This guy's not gonna know I'm here, right? Even though I killed his buddy. How much movement do I have? Can I just hide again? Do I want to hide again? I'll be hidden. Sure. Sure. Oh, that's the last guy. Whatever. Kill. You're looking into...
Well, the devs finally admitted to a bug.
Shut up,
How
Kelly
unexpected.
Floof.
Maybe they should hire me to keep them in line.
You?
I'd have those bugs fixed in no time.
You're a bug. Well, I don't know much about theater, but I know a good battle when it happens. Great performance, Daisy! Thanks! And scene! Take 5, everyone! Bravo! Bravo! We return to reality. The stage has collected a surprising amount of clutter. Just a few plants and cardboard standees stood in for the entirety of Daisy's greenhouse. Daisy herself emerges with a wooden dummy hanging limply from her jaws. Phew, that was fun. It was like playing pretend. Well, it was a tad more sophisticated than that. Still, pretend. It's theater. Don't be mean. No. Sawyer is merely presenting me with a challenge, and it would only be sportsmanlike for me to meet it. Sure, let's go with that. Then, to keep things fair, Sawyer, would you care to be my scene partner? What? You too want to be moved by the magic of theater, don't you? Taking a lead role is simply the most efficient way. Don't tell me you've got stage fright. Now, hold on. Break time over? Yes, break time over. We need to get back to exploring. Trust me, Sawyer, the show will go on. Okay. Oh. We gotta take a little sip. A metal water faucet pokes up from the overgrowth. You know the rule, girls! Stay hydrated! Cool. Okay. No drinking. No drinking animation. Look at this guy. He's so dangerous. Why would they have these standees in the theater? A bulletin board is set up next to the stage. The flyers pinned to it are sun-faded and torn. Quite the schedule of upcoming events. Comedy night, guitar recital, poetry slam. I think Dr. Gard mentioned something about events like this, like how they all had a lot of fun before the company had to start laying off. Forgot to put little paint buckets next to the standees. Hello, how's it going? Welcome. The scientist said stuff like that a lot. Laying someone off? It's a polite way of saying you're done with them, I guess. Does that mean we got laid off too? Oh, a magic show. Looks like we're only late by a decade. Perfect. Is that a metronome? Oh no, that's the megaphone. It's the megaphone Pratty used during her historic directorial debut, which occurred about 10 minutes ago. Oh, the megaphone from before. A fine addition to my collection. Come here, my pretty. The shout machine? Yeah. Tut tut. A megaphone is a privilege, not a right. True. Yep, she's right. I'm just going to put this somewhere you can't reach. No! We will be reunited one day, my dear. I'm sure she can reach it. She's got wings, right? Assorted trash piled up haphazardly. Sometimes I wish I had this much stuff, but then where would I put it? Why do you want random stuff? Sometimes I wish I had a house to put my stuff in. You could have just stayed at the lab. Oh my god. That's a lot of waypoints. Okay. Nothing. Another bus. Oh. Oh, down there. That's a funny noise for the raptor. Hey, what's this? The girls come across a large, worn-down tent. The fact that it's still standing is a testament to the benefits of diligent outdoorsmanship. Wait a minute. Shade, you said this camping thing was all about being outside, right? Yes. So if that's the point, why go outside only to be inside? A room in a house is inside. There's not a tent in a field outside. But the tent is still some amount of inside, right? You are beginning to ask the right questions, Sawyer. Daisy pokes her head out from the tent, finally having found the perfect place to take a comfortable nap. She doesn't look very comfortable. Hey, sorry guys, would you mind keeping it down? Oh, that's why. Oh, sorry, Daisy. Apologies, Daisy. Let her sleep. This tent looks really small. No sleep. I will get this freaking bot out of here, dude. Out of here. Candy Fluff, you're supposed to ban these for me automatically. Small tent, big dino. I guess it's just big dino. It's a Utahraptor, right? What kind of raptor is Sawyer? I'm assuming Utahraptor, given the size. Not sure. Yeah? Yeah. It's just like me! The girls come across a picturesque riverside campsite next to a lazy motoring stream. That's my stream. Now this is a view! And just listen to that water! I suppose the humans are still staying indoors for most of their lives. Then their outside time better be worth it! I told you so! There's magic to be found everywhere, sweetie! When you're right, you're right. I like knowing that the humans can appreciate this view too. Maybe we could all chat about this sort of thing someday. Instead of how it usually goes when we meet humans these days. Getting shot with rifles. It feels like they're talking about humans like we talk about animals. Like, oh, they have some amount of intelligence. That's the feeling. I don't know if that's like on purpose, but that's like the feeling I get from that interaction there. The girls encounter a strange metal object featuring a heavy grill suspended above a charred steel box on a pole. A classic campsite charcoal grill. Look at this thing. What even is this? A mysterious landmark. Maybe it's a warning? It's a sacred relic. Smells burnt. Maybe it smells a little bit like meat? Like the memory of meat? It's meat LaCroix. That sounds pretty bad, actually. You ever get a whiff of one of these before, Shade? Smell one? Try tasting it. Nah, nothing good can come of yearning after a ghost. Try tasting it. Shade deftly leans towards the grill and puts out her tongue, pretending to taste the gonky char. Complex. Piquant. No way! 3.5 stars. Good enough for me! Sawyer and Pretty Quick have a taste. Oh no! Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god! Got you! Nice one, Shade. Dingus. God is good. Am I missing anything else up here? That's my main objective, I'm assuming, right? One with the arrow. Fungus! Under the shadier part of the forest, a large cluster of mushrooms grow upon a decaying log. There are times I find myself becoming jealous of such inconsequential things. Oh, maybe you caught me thinking about the same sort of thing. Neither fully plant nor animal. Simple at first glance, but endlessly complex upon investigation. Are they parasitic agents of decay and destruction, or merely the next natural step within a cycle of renewal? I appreciate that they can just zoop and pop up anywhere. Oh, funnily enough, I was listening to... Well, I was listening to some podcast and like, in 2 of them, like mushrooms came up. Like the topic of mushrooms, like just fungi in general. Oh, look at this! A lantern. Electric? Party presses the switch on the lantern a few times. Click, clack, click, clack. Neat. Let's hold on to this. I wonder if there's more like it to find. Mushrooms are cool. They are. Mushrooms are really interesting. Oh, there's probably even more to see over this way. Wait, look over there. Cameras. They're spying on me. Oh. Yep. Surveillance cameras. Think these ones are working? I wouldn't risk it. We can't avoid every camera, but let's steer clear of the ones we can. I'll catch you someday, cameras. Can I go this way? Ooh, what's this? Another lantern. Oh, there's something cute looking here. Check this out, Pratty. Oh, this is what it has, like dino charms. Oh, that's cute. Aw, what lovely keychains. And someone even attached a lantern to them. Yep. They sure did. Normal lantern. Keychain lantern. Wait, how many are there? Oh, I can just take the steps. Okay. There's a lot of places to go. Dinosaurs using stairs next evolution? Yeah. Clever girl. Is there any point to switching dinosaurs when you're in exploration mode? Wow, that answers my question. The timing on that. Okay, we need to take a short Twitch ad break, so we'll be right back after that.
Snow, red sky, reach up for so high, blue eyes, fake cry, beware of the fox tonight.
All right. Sorry about that. Mr. Bezos needs more yachts, I guess. If you have a sub, Cheyenne has a sub. You don't get the ad, so you get to look at the art, I guess. So we can go in there with Prati, right? You were enjoying the art? Yeah, it's pretty nice. Will they spawn me right here or back in the amphitheater? Okay. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was thinking, I understand now why there seemed to be so much variation on how long people tried or took to like complete the demo. If there's gonna be like this kind of exploration. I thought it was gonna be more linear. Oh, it's another one. What vibrant colors. What you got there, buddy? Observe. Huh? Didn't expect you to like this kind of stuff, Shade. I find it to be a truly charming piece of kitsch. Colorful lantern. Nice. How many are there? You're gonna make me spend all my time looking for the lanterns. You should, I think it should tell you how many there are total. But I was gonna say, like, I was just asking, like, is there any point to, like, switching characters? Or is it just cosmetic? And then I ran into that right when I was saying that. But I was about to say, because if there's no point to that, if it's just like, oh yeah, you can just be the character you like the most. I'm gonna stay on this one, just because of bias. You really enjoy the timing on that? Yeah. That was funny. Doesn't seem like there's anything left in this immediate area. There was one more. Was there one more waypoint besides the main one? I thought I saw one. Oh, but it's all the way down. Can I get in down there from here? It's blocked, right? I'm assuming I can't get rid of this. Wait. Huh? I tried climbing up this earlier and it wouldn't let me. Was I just doing it at a wrong angle or something? That's why I didn't just go straight up there earlier and I went all the way around. Anyway. Oh yeah, there's another waypoint over here. Is that another lantern? For my collection, it is. Oh, another lantern. This one has stickers on it. It has chicken sticker. It's more stickers than lantern at this point. Sick. Whoops. We love stickers. All right. Standing before the girls is a sturdy steel security gate plugged into an ominously humming electric fence. They won't be going at... Oh my god. Yeesh. Talk about imposing. I was kind of getting used to this whole camping idea, but they just had to pull up this nonsense right in the middle of it. I imagine the importance of keeping people out has superseded the need to play nice with nature yet again. Doesn't surprise me, but no security gate will stand up to a dinosaur, no matter how high-tech. Sawyer rushes at the gate, first pushing against it with her whole body before resorting to grabbing the handles with her teeth. She tries her best to pry it open, if only it wasn't so heavy duty. Come on! This one seems a bit tougher than the other gates we've seen, Sawyer. Why must you always insist on opening things with your teeth? Poor Sawyer. To paraphrase a human idiom, when all you have are sharp teeth, everything looks like a shoe toy. We may need to workshop that. Okay. Ow. Yeah, we're not getting in that way. Feels like one of those really strong magnetic locks. It's not fair. Does one really have to be all zappy? Sun's right above us now, too. Yeah, it's really starting to feel like summer. We hate summer. Break time? Break time! Really need to fix that bug. It's like third on the list. I'm glad, though, to hear that it's a bug and it's not, like, intended. It always bothers me when games do that. I mean, if I was just reading, without, like, reading it out loud, I would definitely read fast enough, but, like, I'm reading out loud, come on. You're surprised any game does that? Like, visual novels? Not visual novels. But that, they're so, like, it's so common for games to just, like, time out dialogues, and it's so annoying, dude. Even, like, story-driven games that you would think, like, dialogue is important, right? I think it's just an oversight, you know? I think it's, like, just they've read the dialogue so much that it's really hard to know how long you should, like, leave it on screen, but, like, just let the player decide how long to leave it on screen, you know? Like, everybody has different reading times. VNs, definitely. I don't think I've ever seen a VN that does that. Which, good. I think it would be, like, crazy to see a VN doing that, but I've seen, like, dialogue-heavy games that do that, and it's like, man, especially when I'm streaming, and I'm, like, reading stuff out loud, it's like, man, why are you doing this? Only 500 word per minute readers allowed. I think, like, it's also when you...
Only the speed
up,
readers
Candy
allowed
Fluff.
in that club? I bet they can't keep up with my icy wit and charm at that pace. Maybe they'll miss all the fun banter.
I think, like, a big thing is, like, they don't usually read out loud their stuff. Because, like, you know, when you're reading stuff with your inner voice or just in your mind, if you don't sound the voice in your mind, either way, you're still reading faster than if you're reading it out loud, right? So that also comes into play. This is actually, funnily enough, this is something I always, like, spend a lot of time on when I make videos with, like, text on them. It's like, man, how long should this text be, like, on screen for? Like, is this long enough for people to read this? And then I try to read it slowly. And I'm like, is that enough time? I'm always, like, second guessing myself. And it's harder for videos because there's no user input for that. You just kind of have to, like, hey, this is a long enough time. On the other hand, you can pause a video. So I'm always thinking, well, I think this is enough time, but, like, if they really need more time to read it, they can pause it. But, like, I always try to figure out how long I should leave the text on screen to let people read it. You think it's a good thing to put thought into it? Yeah, but I always feel like, no matter what, I always feel like I get it wrong every time, you know? Like, I feel like there's never, like, a right answer. But I don't know. And it's also like, is this piece of text like, is this actually important to like the video, or if this just like a small explanation for like, it doesn't matter if you read it or not. Like it's just there to give you maybe a little tiny bit of extra context. It's very different from like a visual novel. What's really interesting, I was gonna say, like, I don't understand what's triggering it, because like I've been on this one dialogue this entire time that I'm talking about this. It hasn't timed out. It seems to only be on like what, non-character dialogue, like narration. Seems to be only happening on those. Maybe it did happen on character dialogue, but I'm not entirely sure. Is establishing shot cutscenes in the main story plot? So it's related to it being a cutscene then? I see. I mean, I wouldn't know because I'm I'm not the one making the game. But I did notice it only happens like in specific moments. It doesn't happen in like normal dialogue. Once the gamer pants runs out, something goes wrong and skips the dialogue instead of crashing. That's interesting. That's better than crashing though. I would say that's better than crashing. Wise words. Yeah. Sometimes you want your program to crash, but not for something like that. Break time, you say? Wait! To the theater, I say! To the stage! Jeez. Poor Sawyer. In a flash, we're back on stage, comfortably sheltered by the theater's canopy. Daisy's sitting politely, amused at Sawyer's nervous energy. There you go. Yeah, I was expecting it to happen this time. Come now, it'll be fun! Do I have to? Well, you don't have to. I think you'll enjoy acting, Sawyer! Dialogue still in the log, though, at least. Wait, I can look at the dialogue? Oh, there is a log. That's something I've seen more games do, and I really appreciate when games, especially like... For example, Tears of the Kingdom is like, oh man, what was I supposed to be doing right now? Oh, let me just pop out the log and look at all the dialogue I've been through recently. Oh yeah, that. That's good. Love dialogue logs in games. Wait! I can advance the dialogue from this screen? I don't think we should be doing this. I don't think that's something we should be able to do. I think if it was on purpose, there would be a menu prompt for it. Some UI prompt for it. Oh, that's funny. I've never seen that in any game ever. I could pretend I'm just reading a book. This is like old school like text adventure games for the for DOS. It's not cool, Shane, because then we don't get to see all the art. all right, you win, but only because it's too hot out to say no. There's no rule saying we have to set our scene in the here and now. Art smart? Oh, shut up. Daisy, be a dear and wheel in the next backdrop for me. Got it. What else do we have? Ah, yes. I should be able to switch these on. Lovely. I can see what you're trying to achieve, Bratty. These lights should serve our purpose nicely. Exactly right. Now I know you must feel like a bundle of nerves right now, sweetie. Why don't you face from the audience and do some vocal warm-ups to amp up that confidence? Let me hear that. I feel like vocal warm-ups is the absolute worst thing if you want to amp up your confidence, because like vocal warm-ups always sound so fucking stupid. Like if you're doing sirens and stuff. That would not boost my confidence if I'm on stage, dude. Yeah. Me. What's another one? I remember I just heard about another one recently, but I don't remember exactly what it was, but it sounds so fucking stupid too, dude. But all vocal warm-ups sound stupid. This is the last thing you want to be doing in front of your audience. I say as I'm doing it in front of you. Let me hear that roar! Yeah, that sounds okay. No, quite. Roar? Even worse. Don't be shy. You'll settle into it. Now, allow me to set the scene. The scene is set. It's no longer a blindingly sunny high noon. The stage has transformed into a calm, breezy moonlit night. It does indeed feel different. Whew. Okay. Huh. I was waiting for the thing to time out, and it took it longer than I expected. That dialogue was short enough for me to read it before it timed out. Yeah. You know what, Bratty? I'm kind of feeling it. It's nice, isn't it? It's all about being comfortable. Immerse yourself in the shared space and try to contemplate the scene. Maybe, yeah, I'm assuming it's just a set length. It's related to the duration of the camera pan, right? When the camera pan ends, it advances the dialogue. It's trying to do something else, probably. And it accidentally advances dialogue. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know, dude. But yeah, it's related to the camera, right? Anyway. Contemplate what? Let go of the day, Sawyer! Letting go? And just think about how it's been far too long since your last nighttime hunt. Oh yeah, that's for sure. It's about time. There's your motivation! Some poachers enter, wielding annoyingly bright flashlights and making far too much noise. They're rustling around with their plastic and metal equipment, clinking and clanking all over. Right, so that's related to camera panning, right? So if this one should not time out. Right? If I'm understanding this? Funny thing is I haven't timed it, so like I don't know how long I would have to wait. But this one I'm assuming would never time out. Yeah. Clang, I'm so annoying. I wish it was sunny and hot for no reason. The perfect prey. What do you say? I say good hunting. And I'm here too. I want to act more. Oh, she really likes acting. Oh, okay, let's go. Round 1. We need some wishes for the transitions, man. That's something I feel the game is lacking quite a bit, especially during the battle scenes, like sound design wise. We need more punch here. Especially for like killing people. Oh, I can just no. Munchy crunchy noises, just noises in general. There's like some noises when you like attack, but like they don't have punch. I don't feel it. The footstep noises are so quiet too. I hear these guys, there's like some shatter noise to them, right? It's really quiet. Oh no, what's that? Is that like frogs? That's not these guys. Is it? That's frogs. There's owls. I feel like you're being a little too shy with the ambient noise. Like, it's really quiet. What's this? Oh, can we use this? Throwable rock! Sounds like something to improve on. You barely got in the basics at the last minute. The volume slider was broken too until just before launch. That's understandable. Like, that's something I was wondering if, like, how much of this is just placeholder, especially for sound design, right? How much should I criticize the sound, right? Because, like, I know this is really early on. Yeah, I'm a sound guy. I am.
Oh, so Enma is a sound guy now? I guess even he has his moments. Though, let's not get carried away with trusting his input too much. We wouldn't want him to start thinking he's actually useful around here.
I just, like... sound is so important for, like, game feel, you know? Especially for, like, battle. I would say even more so than music, because, like, it's not uncommon for people to mute the music in games and just have the sounds on. Anyway, I'm just looking around. This just makes me think of, like, you don't think any critique is unhelpful? Even if it's something to be improved, it's still useful? Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it gives me this very detached feeling, because they're like, the sound is not there. If that makes any sense. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's like the whole game feel like idea. Like, the animations feel more grounded when the sound has, like, the impact to it. Anyway, I'm just looking around. We got some... How many dudes? 6 dudes. I feel like you can have a really good game with really good animations, and if the sound design isn't there, like, that can literally, like, just break it entirely. That can take you out. Like, it's not gonna connect with people. Anyway, I was just thinking how, like, we have these throwable rocks. I'm assuming this is reminding me of, like, the first thing I thought was the Dylos from Nine no Nine. How you could pick up goats and people and throw it at your enemies. That's the first thing that came to mind. I'm assuming that's what we're doing with these rocks. Yeah. It was so much fun to do. I almost never played Dylo. But yeah, throwing the goats and stuff was for fun. Anyway, so what do I want to do? Wait. If I... Oh, good. I was gonna say if I rub against this, if I like do this, does this consume movement points? But it doesn't. Good. Good. So they would see me there. Does it really matter? Moonwalks for free? Good. I love moonwalking. Do I just... Intimidating roar. Doubles your perceived threat for next 3 turns. High threat makes enemies more likely to target a character. And an enemy may panic when under extreme threat. So we're just gonna kite with you. Wait, how do I get this? Oh. Interaction available. Got it. So I just need to be inside the circle. Would this reach anybody? Do I have the range? I do. Do I want to do this? I like that I'm still, like, partially hidden. That's funny. Okay, do I have enough movement to... No. Not hidden. All right. I was gonna say, do I have enough movement to like grab this rock, throw it, and then hide again? What are your actions? Ventriloquism? That's interesting. You can also leap. Okay. That counts as hidden. That makes sense. So you get more movement, right? Because you're tiny. Do I kill here? Oh no, so like when you're small, like smaller characters only stun enemies, right? So I'm assuming ventriloquism is kind of like throwing stones and like freaking Far Cry. Throw your voice to distract an enemy. Yeah. Okay. Man, is there no way for me to choose what character I want to switch to? Well, I can go in either direction, I guess. Okay. That's good enough. Fair enough. Okay. Hey, look over here. Wait, they didn't turn around? I thought they were going to turn around. Because I wanted to go behind them with Sawyer. Wait, if I end my turn, will they turn around? That didn't really seem to do anything. Well, this one guy is looking at it, but I don't know if it's because of actually... If it's just a coincidence that he's looking that way. Is this... Aw. I wanted to get cheeky. if I leap behind him, I don't think that's gonna do anything for me, right? Can I hide after he's seeing me like that? Oh, I don't have any movement points though, so it doesn't matter. Okay. And I cannot kill them with you. So that didn't work how I was expecting it to work. What do I do? Just sleep here? Oh, I don't have enough movement to get the rock? Sad. Oh. I won't quite kill him. You need to deal with a situation where you bump into a butcher which breaks stealth and prevents a stealth KO. That's happened quite a few people.
Oh,
that's not intended.
Look at that. Quite a few people facing the same issue. How unfortunate for them. Maybe they
I mean, it kind of makes sense if you bump into them.
Overcome like a certain fabulous pink reindeer I know.
To be honest. I'm assuming you can finish this guy off. And then just go over here, I guess. And I guess I want to go for this guy over there. I'm so hidden, guys. You don't even know. Where is she? I doubt I have enough movement. Wait, shot caller? What's this? Starting to get the target within 15 meters. The next time a dinosaur other than Sawyer attacks that enemy. Oh, it's marking. Okay. Bonus. Yeah, it's just marking. It may also trigger a relationship moment between a sister dinosaur and Sawyer. Okay. That reminds me of like Wilderness. I probably want to mark this guy then. Target for shot color? That feels like I shouldn't have such a strict range limit for an ability like that. Balance. Is it for balancing? All right, and turn. There's something I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to like critique this, but it's something that's been bothering me. But I don't know exactly how to like even Like the transition between turns, something about it, like it feels I feel like it I don't feel like like the turn is passing. I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes I'm not even realize like, oh yeah, we're on a new turn or whatever. Even though there's like this big red text that pops up on the screen, that might just be a me thing. What do I want to do here? Now I have to go all the way around if I want to go for that one poacher. I guess I can jump with you, but you can't jump. Daisy can't jump. Can I even? Maybe another sound cue issue? Maybe it might just be like some sort of like sound cue issue, honestly. Like maybe have like at least like a little whoosh or something. I don't know. How does XCOM do it? Honestly. I don't think XCOM does XCOM have any noises when you transition between turns? I think it does, right? But I don't think Wildermyth does. And I don't really feel like I have that issue with that game. What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? Anyway. You think so? It's been a while. Yeah, I haven't played that game in forever. I really like it. But I haven't touched it in a while. Anyway, I think I should probably just jump here and like... Boop. Do I have enough movement to get this guy? Yeah. I want to do some sort of like shot color though. I'm just like... Am I dumb? Like, is the ventriloquist thing doing what it's supposed to do? Because I felt like nothing happened. Like, it did nothing. Didn't feel like it did anything. Is it because I bumped into the other guy or something, like you said? Yeah, but like... I was expecting the enemies to turn around that way. Enemies don't specially prioritize it over anything. What's the point then? That's what I don't get. What does it do for me? If they don't, like, look at it or anything? Why should I pick that option instead of anything else? There's not something else distracting them. They go for it, but the radio guys sometimes don't turn around anyway. Okay, so like it was just like me using it at the most like inopportune time, basically. Is that what happened? That's fair. It's not designed intuitively, I'd say. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be like harsh or anything. I just was expecting it to work a different way. It felt like it did nothing to me. Have a like 50% success rate with no understanding, which isn't great. I think it's just like I don't know, you think it's player expectation, or is it like that you guys are not communicating what it does properly? Probably a little bit of both. I was fully expecting it to be like, you know, like in I don't know if you play Far Cry, which I mean, it's a very different game, obviously, right? Where you can throw like rocks to make people like look another way, and then you can stealth them. And you can also do stuff like that in Metal Gear and a bunch of games, right? It's not a Far Cry thing, but like you can do it in Far Cry. That's kind of what I was expecting. Like, make them look that way, and then I can stealth with my raptor. Hold on. Having them turn instant might be a yeah. Like, I assume, like, I see how, like, that would be very strong for a game where it's like this, where it's like a turn-based tactics game. So if it would do that, it would need to have maybe some sort of, like, bigger downside to it. Like, I understand that. Maybe it should, like, immediately end your turn with, like, Pratty, or should not let you move with her, like, at all, or something. If it did that, I'm not saying it should do that. That's what I was expecting. I think it's like, it's a big thing of it is like, what does it say? Throw your voice to attract an enemy. I think that's incredibly vague. I think that's the bigger issue, honestly. I think the fact that it says more after you select it, which is a huge issue. Okay. I think it's also the fact that it happens in, well, at least in the demo, right? In the demo, I don't know, is this linear? Like, I'm always gonna get it first time on this fight, right? And this fight has the radio guys, which sometimes, like you said, they don't always, like, really react to it. So that's another issue, right? So, like, if it was like normal enemies, I would have the chance to see it work. So, like, even if it was this vague, I would see what it does in a more like safer, I guess, environment. Not like that was really easy anyway, right? It's tutorial, whatever. Okay, so it's supposed to, it's not supposed to work like this. Okay. Fair. See, this is what's really hard, right, for me, because, like, I don't know what's intended and what's not. So, like, am I supposed to, like, should I be complaining about this or no? I guess I should. If it's not supposed to work like that, you want to know that it's not working properly, right? But, like, the way I would criticize that changes if I know it's a bug, right? If it's supposed to be to not work like that, my complaint is different, right? It's a good note, though. Each new ability should probably have a dedicated interaction, like in the greenhouse section. A lot of games, when you get new abilities like that, would pop out the codex, right? Yeah, like, I get that. It's just like the way I would frame my criticism is different if I know it's a bug versus like a design, like a fundamental design issue, right? Like, I feel like it's not fair if I talk about something as if it was like, oh, this is bad design, when it's actually not. It's just a bug, and it's like, oh, okay. If that makes sense. I'm not being harsh at all. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be like... I'm not trying to censor myself, but I'm like, it's like, this is feedback, you know? I'm trying to be constructive about it. There's no way I'm gonna be mean about it. This is still in beta too, like, and either way, I know you're open to feedback. It's still, like, in development. Anyway, I need to go to the bathroom. So if you guys will excuse me for, like, a minute, I'll be right back.
Oh, a Dino dance. How prehistoric of you. I'll just gracefully prance around like the fabulous reindeer I am.
All right, you know what I just noticed? While I was waiting, this is a funny little... Look at the action point bar. It's flickering. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Does that happen only when I'm in the pause menu? It does. That's interesting. Oh no. You never noticed that before? Yeah, I'm assuming I'm doing a lot of things that you never noticed before. Like this little tooltip showing up when you hover over the action point bar. Because the other ones have tooltips too, but this one doesn't have anything to tell you. So it's just an empty tooltip. That's funny. What's interesting about that is like... Why are there tooltips for these? If normally you cannot put your cursor over that because the game captures your mouse and hides it, right? So when you move your mouse normally, it does this. Like it moves the camera. The only way you get this, so this is not something that isn't like ever supposed to happen. Because the game is supposed to capture your mouse. The only way to do this is if you focus outside of the game while in borderless window, or if you have multiple monitors that like I do, and then you mouse over. That's funny. I'm just breaking the game now. This is what I'm doing now. I'm sorry. So like, hold on. He said, oh, is it when you select it, it tells you more stuff. And choose a location within range. That means within 9 meters of the location will think priority is there. Only works on enemies who can't see you, or that would be extremely helpful to know like sooner. This is a very helpful stream for you. Good. I'm glad. I find it really funny that like I noticed this earlier, how it still says space, even though I'm using the controller. Like the most of, if like 99% of the HUD adapts to whether you're using controller or keyboard like immediately, which is really good. I love that. Except this one little bit on top of your character during battles. I noticed that before too. I think it's like, this is just really funny to me. That I can get these tooltips. Because, like, you would never be able to do this during normal gameplay. Or at least not playing the game you're supposed to be playing it. Yeah, no, I understand why you never saw him. Because this is not something you are ever, like... The game never tells you to, like... Why would you ever, like, Alt-Tab and then mouse into the game without intending to capture your mouse again, right? As a player, as a normal player. This happened to me because I'm streaming, and when I'm streaming out, I have 3 monitors to begin with, right? So I can go outside of the game. And since the game is still capturing your input while you're not focused in the window from the controller, I didn't realize that my mouse was not captured, right? So I was just hovering around my mouse. I completely forgot that the mouse is supposed to be captured. And then I noticed, what are these tooltips? These tooltips are probably like, they're not even supposed to be there to begin with. You're right. Because like, why? Like, it doesn't make sense. You're never supposed to be able to. Your mouse is not supposed to work like this in game. I'm literally breaking it. This is why you've been excited to play this, to watch me play this, because you know I find all kinds of weird things. Yeah, apparently so. I was known in TFH for breaking the games in the weirdest ways possible. But that was just because I spent so much time in that game. It was bound to happen. This is still funny though. It's just kind of funny. That now I understand why this like doesn't have anything to it. Because I'm assuming these tooltips are just like, this is just the default behavior for the bars. And they were never changed because, like, again, this is never supposed to be able. The player should not be able to do this. Like, it's a thought you never even had when you're developing the game. Because why would you be thinking about like somebody playing on 3 monitors and like constantly alt-tabbing to different windows because they're doing other shit while playing your game? Like that's like 0.05% of the like people who are gonna be playing this. Anyway, this has been confirmed. This was from the old demo that was forgotten to be removed because exactly that's what I'm saying. Like I understand it 100%. As soon as I realized that this was happening, As soon as I like remember that the game is supposed to capture my mouse, I understood. I knew why it was happening. Because why would you guys think of it? Why? Nobody's gonna do that. But I was thinking, like, I feel like you should do like an So the developer's gonna watch the VOD, and I'm assuming you said you make it sound like there's other like developers watching as well. If you're introducing new abilities, you should maybe do kind of like in Breath of the Wild when you get something new, or like they also do this in Far Cry and a lot of games. At the start of the fight, you could have the codex pop up and explain the new abilities. And if people don't want to read it, obviously they can just like mash the button and not read it, but at least one dev. You think the rest of the team is doing animation? That's fair. Okay. Anyway, we were trying to finish this fight. What was I doing? There's 2 guys left. Amount of points here, out of movement. This will take 1.5 hours. I also thought this was gonna be a lot shorter, but like it's mostly because I'm talking about like all of these things, right? I also expected the game to be a little more linear. I already said that earlier, right? But I see why people would take longer now, because you do have like exploration and stuff. So let's try again. That's really funny that like I literally used that at the worst possible like moment, so it completely like I had no learning experience with that move. Wait, let's end this. But like, is it really doing much for me? Oh, this consumes movement and action point. Okay, I thought that was just action point. Fair enough. I mean, it makes sense. Kind of just want to get my dinos together. I guess I could kill that guy. But he's not looking at it. Now I could go and get him probably. Even if this other guy sees me. Can I get with Sawyer all the way over there? I don't think I have enough movement. How much... How much movement does it consume to... Oh, it tells me right there. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. I didn't notice that. You should probably have like the movement bar show up here too in the... in this menu that pops up in the middle when you're doing this, because it's really easy to miss the fact that it's consuming movement. I literally didn't notice until last turn. I mean, I'm sure it's explained here. Is it? Leap through the air to land on a new location requires a clear path through the air. Enemies have a... Nope, it doesn't tell you it's gonna consume movement. Leap. Ha 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 ha, you don't say that. Here. So the only way you're supposed to know... Yeah, it doesn't. The only way you're supposed to know this is if you look at the movement bar. Which is all the way over there in the corner. Okay. Like, it's not... I don't think it's an issue that it consumes movement. I think it's an issue that it's not communicated very well. If I attack him, I'm not gonna be hitting anymore, right? Does that work like that? Yes. Makes sense. But I'll stun him. Will the other guy know I'm here? Apparently not. Oh, and if I move, I'm hitting again? Okay. Can I reach you from here? And just finish this? Not you. I can't. Wow, they're just literally just right out of range. Oh. It's right in front of me. What do you mean? It's inside my circle of like my range indicator. That's silly. Okay. So we just want to end my turn then, I guess. Munchy Crunchy's a 9. Can I reach you with Sawyer? No. I can kill this guy though. And I guess I can stun you, because I don't think I can reach him with Daisy, right? You're too far. I can hide. I don't even have enough movement to hide in there. Can I hide here? Yeah. Barely. Oh, I did not mean to, like, undo that. Okay. I meant to go with you. And I should be able to stun. And we just end. Oh! Oh, that transition was a little rough. Okay, just finish them. Sick. There's more! Sawyer, look at you! You're doing great! Thanks, Daisy. I completely forgot this is all pretend. I just kind of remember that. Thanks, Daisy. Yeah, great for the amateur! Listen up! Where's your motivation? I want to see you chewing some scenery. Literally! And some dummies. I'll show you motivation. Our words bear such weight. Perhaps we might put our inspiring commentary to use in battle. Oh, are you suggesting like a buffing action? Think of it as peer review. Social callability. There it is. Have been unlocked. In the social tab of the action menu, a character can use these abilities to grant different kinds of positive effects to a teammate while also affecting the relationship between them. Gotcha. Like this! You could have done this for the new abilities. You should have done this for the new abilities. Poachers have an emotional state. Yes. The state can be viewed on top threat gauge, which is below their health. Yep. When enemies spot dinosaurs or are damaged, their panic gauge will increase. Is it called the threat gauge or the panic gauge? When it is full, the enemy will panic. Panic enemies will flee and have 15% 50% chance of missing their attacks, which will recover from panic if their threat gauge. You need to like fix that because you call it 2 different names in this tooltip on this codex entry. Poachers recover from panic if their threat gauge is low enough for 3 turns. Whoopsies. I'm assuming at some point it was kind of called the panic gauge, I guess, right? Probably. I mean, that's not a big deal, but yeah. Their A gauge, the gauge. Yeah. But that you definitely need to like fix that. Okay. Social call, friendship, rivalry. Now I'm thinking this is reminding me even more of Wildermyth. In the action menu, the social tab contains social call abilities. These abilities can be used by any dinosaur or an ally. Each of these abilities has a different effect and will also trigger a relationship moment between the 2 characters, which will affect how they feel about each other. Using a call requires a social call charge visible in the upper left of the screen for the demo. The party has 2 per battle. Fair? I'm assuming, yeah, this will increase friendship. And the other one will... Does it increase rivalry outside of battle too? Like the overall relationship of the characters? Which is kind of... If that's how it works, if choosing which calls... Or if the calls I use alter my relationship with the characters... That's kind of the reverse of how it works in Wildermyth, which is kind of cool. Because in Wildermyth, the way it works is like your characters build relationships... And if they're friendly to each other or they have a friendly rivalry instead, they do different things in game, like during the battles. It's like the opposite. So like if your characters develop like a rivalry, for example, if one character like crits in one of their actions, the character that has a rivalry with them is like very likely to also crit because they wanna like one up the other character. They're like, oh yeah, check this out. Which I think it's a really cool like mechanic, but it's like the opposite of how this one works, which is also cool. I think there would be interactions both inside and outside. Yeah. You have more agency on the relationships in this game though, which is cool. In Wildermyth, you don't really have much agency on how like the relations between the characters develop. They just kind of happen depending on like random events, and then they alter like how stuff plays out in battle. Most of the time, even if it's like rivalry and stuff, like the outcome, like what happens is good. For example, like characters trying to show off or like one up each other. General, like it doesn't matter. It doesn't punish you if your characters happen to become rivals, which is good because that's something players don't have agency over. I just think it's really cool, and this is similar, so I like it too. That's all I'm trying to say is Wildermyth is a really good game. That's a cool mechanic, and this game has a similar mechanic, so that sounds cool. I think it's cool. I'm just going on big tangent just to say I think this is cool. It's funny because let's spend more time talking instead of playing. It's funny because in Pokemon, the newer games tried to do something similar where like as you develop your bond with your Pokemon, if they're very attached to you, there's a chance that in battle, for example, they will not faint. They'll just toughen like hits or like status because they love you so much. And to me, that always felt so cheap. Like, I don't like it in Pokemon. I think it's just the way they frame it or how it happens, because I feel like in Pokemon, you don't really have much... You don't really bond? You don't... Like, all you do is walk around, talk to NPCs, and battle. There's no, like, bonding moments between you and your Pokemon, so it just feels out of nowhere. I don't know. I never liked that when they started doing that in Pokemon, but I fucking love it in Wildermyth. But I feel like Wildermyth earns it. If that makes sense. And it seems like this game is gonna implement it in that sort of way. So I think it's cool.
Well, at least someone here understands the fabulousness that is moi. It's about
Anyway.
time someone appreciates true greatness around here.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say you can probably mouse over this if you do menu shenanigans, but no, it captures your mouse immediately as soon as you move it. Good, that's good. Which means you don't get those tooltips. Anyway, let's move. Actually, I should just be looking around, right? Not entirely sure what the situation. There's only 4 of them. It shouldn't be too hard. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish the entire demo because I've just been talking so much, dude. Got 4 guys. They're very close together, but I'm assuming as we move, probably like halfway through at the moment. Okay. Oh, there's mushrooms here. Me getting distracted by the stupidest shit. Okay. So how do I want to approach this? Mushroom! I just feel like the ventriloquist thing doesn't... Why would I ever pick that action? It's spending an action point and it doesn't seem to really be doing... Like, it does something, but it's not worth it. It feels to me. Like, why would I ever use it? I understand why you did not make it... You don't think you... Yeah, exactly. It might as well not exist, right? And I don't think that's... You don't want that for, like, one of your options in a strategy game. There should be use for it. And I understand why they don't want it to work the way I thought it was gonna work. Because I do think that... I agree that's, like, really strong. But I still think there's probably a way to balance it to where it can work like that while still not, like, being fair. I also, like, it's a single player game. You have a little more wiggle room for, like, making things a little stronger than, you know, making things slightly skewed towards in favor of the player since it's a single player game. I'm not saying you should. That's, like, completely a choice on your design philosophy. But you have that wiggle room in a single player game, right? But, like, right now it feels like it doesn't make sense to ever pick it. Anyway. Let's move. I probably should just be ending the character turn. Really? Because this is here? That's kind of silly. Move out of the way. Oh. Nope. No! Dinosaur blockade. Yes. That's all it takes to stop dinosaurs. Just a little couple planks. I mean, this is a very tiny dinosaur, so that's fair. Do I want to go all the way? 3 wooden planks. I probably just want to end my turn here. I'll just end turn. You think she should be able to leave over that too? The thing is, like, from a logical point of view, it doesn't make sense, but like, it's a video game. Would that be too strong balance-wise? Probably not. But I don't know. I don't think I can move from here without being spotted, right? I guess, can I leap? Yes. I still have so much movement left here. But I think the only thing I can do right now is hide. I could try to stun one of them, but then the other guy's gonna turn around. And then leap. Pretty sure I'm gonna be spotted no matter where I go with you. Oh wait! No, I'm gonna get spotted there. What if can I leap? Again. Without being spotted. Oh, I can. Never mind, but they saw me over there. Fair. Daisy's kind of screwed though. I think you just want to go this way. You're too big. You're too fat. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Being spoiled by that other guy? Yeah. I mean, it probably doesn't matter. They probably don't have enough damage to kill me, but it would be nice to not get spotted. Oh, it doesn't matter if this guy spots me. It doesn't matter if that guy spots me. And then I get to hide, which is funny. Is there any way for you to get all the way over there without being spotted? Can you jump on this? No truck. Big. Very big. I'm sad that that didn't kill this guy. I guess I could have used Petri to kill this guy, right? Prati. Not Petri. That's the Land Before Time. Petri. That didn't kill him, by the way. I thought that would kill him. Let's finish this idiot. That won't kill him. Why is it not stealth attack? What do you mean? It's because he's scared? They're gonna cry. Oh, I keep doing that. Okay. You're just gonna have to go around. He's freaking out! He needs his buddy! Wait, can I? But then I'm kind of stuck in here, and I cannot attack anymore. This guy's gonna go towards the yellow footprints, I'm assuming. I'm thinking. Oh, okay. Can I stun him? I guess I could stun him, right? We'll jump here. Boop. Oh my god. That's fine. Fuck him up. Oh, it hits both of them? That's cool. Was not expecting that. Should be able to just finish this guy next turn. Oh, you don't see me. Oh, never mind. They did see me. Blind fire. Hey now. Hey now. That was so little damage. What do you mean blind fire? This guy has hella HP. Wait, I haven't been using the social calls. I'm probably supposed to be doing that so I do more damage, right? I'm stupid. I completely forgot we were supposed to be doing this. How do you do social call anyway? Where's the social call? Social tab? In the action menu. I thought it was like a separate thing. That makes sense. Okay. Hold on, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Oh my god, this guy's face! He's dead! Anyway, I was right. I'm stupid. I was supposed to be doing this because this mission is trying to teach me about social calls. I was so right! This gives you extra damage! I'm a dummy. And now I'm kind of stuck. I guess I can... think I just want to skip this. You and you. I'm not hidden. I'm kind of in a... He's freaking out. I scared him. Sounds good to me. Well, that doesn't sound very intimidating. I'm coming for you. I was supposed to be like buffing and shit for this, and I'm dummy. How much health do you have left? I can probably kill you in one. Yeah. So then I'll go here. Do I need to be close? Can I just use it? I can just use it. All right, give him the business. Get him. Yeah, it makes more sense. That makes more sense why the enemies here have, like, they seem to have more HP. I just want to make it very clear. Me not understanding that was not the fault of the game. It was me being stupid because the game does tell you about it when you fucking start this mission. I think I just got distracted because I was talking about so much shit. So much, like, other shit. And that's how it's done. Woohoo! Oh, Sawyer, if I may. What's up? I'd like to add a little injury to my insults regarding these poachers. Hold my megaphone for a second and check out my new moves. We eagerly await your demonstration. Oh, Shade, what do you think of our show? Well, I find your lack of texture of a seasoned actor. You lack the texture of a seasoned actor. Your approach undeniably emphasizes authenticity. So you can't... She's just saying you suck in a very diplomatic way. Thanks, I think. Okay, watch this. Hi! What are you doing? Pratty flies across the stage, targeting a wind dummy with an impressive, if ineffective, jump kick. Shack! Yeah! The dummy hardly even budges in response to the onslaught. Daisy, that's your cue! Special effect! Oh, sure. What's the special effect? Oh, that's how we unblock this. Whoopsie. The gang walks over from under the theater awning and back into the afternoon sun. What was once an impassable pile of garbage has now all fallen away to reveal a worn trail marker and its respective trail. This was the way down all along. Yeah, like we didn't know that. Well, this wasn't here before. It was. I believe it was here before. It was simply obscured by this. It wasn't even that obscured by it. I think you're just a little blind. Your tiny little bird brain. Looks like we finally got our way down to the water. Beach day! Beach day! A beach episode. I kind of wish I could break some of this shit, not gonna lie. That would be fun. I got all the lanterns, I think. Did I? Or are there more down here? There might be some more down here. We broke him! Marty, no! I wouldn't stand to Marty the Megatherium campground mascot lie snapped in twain by the earlier impact. I'm so sorry. Whoa! Didn't spot this guy before. Looks like he caught that dummy right in the kisser. Looks that what violence begets. Yeah. He stood guard until the very end. Honorable. What dino is Shade, by the way? Is that a Baryonyx? What are you? Suchomimus? Okay. Shade? I see. I don't think I knew that dinosaur. I've actually never heard of that dinosaur before. Some big fucking paws. Even a little hush about the species, but you were instructed that I could share it here. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I just couldn't quite, like, put my finger on it. When I first saw the art, I thought it was maybe like a fucking Spino, but it doesn't have the sail, and it's very small. I'm like, no, there's not a Spino. Kind of looks like a Baryonyx too, but no. Not quite. But now I know. It's a dino I actually didn't know about before today. Barry is like the most common guess and makes sense. Yeah, that's why I was thinking it was Baryonyx, right? Because of her size. I mean, appearance, somewhat. It can also be tricky sometimes because we don't really know what dinosaurs look like. Not really. So there's many different versions of any given dinosaur, you know? And then you got stylization of the art style and all of that shit. Yeah. I guess Baryonyx would be a little smaller, probably. A little sleeker. I was also thinking Iguanodon-ish, but doesn't have the thumb, so it's not an Iguanodon. I'm like, maybe it's a really funny, stylized Iguanodon, but where's the thumb? We can reach the water now! Last one in, a chicken egg. Chicken egg? They both jump in, splashing around. Daisy's practically steaming. Sawyer splashes into the pristine lake water and begins to preen. Shade tests the temperature with the tip of their tail. Big lake on a hot day! Nothing better! I feel so refreshed! Priddy jumps out and shakes her health dry. She's back to her pristine, shiny self. Though no small part of that is due to her replenished goodwill towards the outdoors. She got so excited she jumped on the text box. That's crazy. Oh! No, Daisy's over the text box too. They're breaking the fourth wall. If only we had some of those big sunglasses. Then we'd really be lounging in style. We exude style just as we are. Aha! I can't get much cooler than this, huh? Speaking of style and cool, I believe it's your turn to wow us, Shade. You must be dying to share one of your tales of gritty heroism. Me? I'm just a nerd that reads a lot of books. Who else? On stage? Where else? I anticipated this. Yes, I do have some concepts that I have been considering. This is why you always save the big thinking types for last. I knew I could count on you for our finale. I will let you know when I'm prepared to share. For now, we should investigate our surroundings for inspiration. You know where to find me. Okay. It does make sense that people would think Baryonyx. That's a good guess. I think that's a good guess. But I'm biased because I also thought of Baryonyx, I guess. Sweet! Another one! Hey, is that a piggy? A sloth? Wait, is that Marty? Daisy will be happy to have a souvenir of today's detour. We found quite a few of these. I doubt we'll find any more. Let's get back to what we were doing. Are you telling me to stop exploring? Well, that just makes me want to explore more. Uh-huh. A fishing rod, complete with tackle, leans against a camp chair on the end of the dock. Oh, I haven't had a fresh fish in forever. There was that research assistant who logged one of these around on weekends. He always had a rather aquatic vibe going on. Oh, the one with the "I'd rather be fishing" shirts? I think he walked past my enclosure too sometimes. That's the one. I believe he had several shirts like that. I wonder if he had anything to wear when he was fishing. Hey, let's figure this pole contraption out. Looks neat. If I remember correctly, we simply need to press this bit here and the fishing reel releases the line and the sinker plunks the line into the water. Success! Of course, it's just sort of sitting there. And the fish like this? Oh, Daisy, I believe they love it. Can't get better than that for fish. A pause. Shade passes by and slips into the water. Yep. Shade returns with a catfish. Friends, our specials for today are largemouth bass. Yeah, it was a catfish. An impressive pair of rainbow trout. If you would care to claim any of these, I will note that it is first come, first serve. In a minute, Shade, in a minute. You'll scare away the fishies. She just got the fishies for you. Ah, yes. Pardon the intrusion, miss. You bird brain. Any minute now. Yes, exactly. Is that gonna trigger the? Ooh, let's. Oh, I thought this was. It is the bathroom. I was gonna say, are we gonna go like pee together? The camp's public restroom facilities. They look. This use. Yeah, I'm assuming that it's progression because of the characters that it is for. Ugh, this stinks. Hey, Pratty, more magical human culture for ya. Real special stuff. Interesting discoveries happening all the time. It smells so bad. Oh, I thought she actually knew what it was, and that's why she didn't want to interact. What are you doing all the way over here? I guess you don't want to scare the fishies. Can I go in the water? Probably not. No. I was just thinking about the time. One time I went fishing with like a group of friends, and this was when we were like, I probably have told you the story already. I don't remember. We were teenagers, maybe like 13 or something like that. And we had our little fishing shit, and we left that one like rest spot we were on. You know, like we were at a fishing spot and there's like benches and stuff, and I don't remember why we left that specific area. We probably were going to the bathroom or something, or we were gonna get some food from our like camp or something, but we left our fishing gear there. And then when we came back, it was gone. So then when we were walking, like, we're like, oh, well, I guess we can't fish anymore. So we started walking along the fucking shoreline. We run across this grown-ass adult. And he has what clearly was our fishing gear. Our rods, our bait, all of our shit. It was clearly our shit. We're like, hey man, give it back. Why do you have our shit? Why do you steal from us? And he just started arguing that it wasn't our shit, that it was his shit. I don't know how to explain to you how obvious it was that it was her shit. It was missing the same amounts of bait from the same compartments in the like tackle box. You know, like the same fishing rods. Like maybe I would believe you if you just happened to have the same box. And maybe one of your fishing rods looked the same as ours, but like literally everything. And you just happen to have used the exact same like bait from the same like compartments from the box that we used, you know. Ultimately, he didn't give it back. He just walked away. We couldn't do anything about it. But man, I just don't understand how lame you need to be to steal from like kids as a grown-ass fucking adult. This man was with his family, mind you. They were all together. So like we couldn't really like, part of the reason we couldn't get our shit back is because they were all pushing back against us like, hey, that's our shit, why do you guys take it? But like, come on man, just fucking, how pathetic do you have to be to steal from like a bunch of kids like that? I just that makes me angrier than the fact that we lost our shit. Just the fact that you're stealing from kids as like a grown-ass fucking man. What went wrong in your life that you ended up doing that? An activity board. It's so like, I don't know, man. The older I get, the worse it gets, right? Like, I don't know. The more pathetic he seems to me. You're getting too sleepy to keep watching as much as you want. Do you have an old person sleep schedule too? Dude, I do too. I woke up at like, not only like my sleep, like my bedtime, but like the time I wake up at too. Like I don't even have an alarm and I just wake up at fucking 5 in the morning, 5:30. Because I go for a walk in the morning. And I've been doing it for so long that I just kind of just wake up. Yeah. I just naturally just wake up at like 5, 6. I'm assuming this bit with Shade is like the last thing in the fucking game, in the demo rather. Sounds like it. What do we have here? TV board has been set up at the top of the table. Upon it, a cheerful mascot gives instructions to tie Various useful knots, frayed and tangled sections of rope are scattered about. Some sort of training station? This one is for pioneering.
Oh,
There's
the
probably like
shade
an hour
you're
left.
throwing at my
going by
pace.
my pace.
Watch yourself.
I see.
I can be quick when I want to. Just because I like to savor my moments
Oh, look at the
of
pictures.
greatness
It's all about
doesn't
learning to
mean
tie
I
knots and
can't
stuff.
Speed things up
It
when
looks
needed.
fun, Shade. Let's try it. Take the set of the rope and I'll take the other. Certainly. I probably do the shade thing and then stop. So if we take my hand and loop it under... You're stepping on my foot, Daisy. Sorry. Then my other foot now. Maybe if I got up onto the table here and kind of hopped over you, then I would crawl under and... I'm afraid that complex rope work may be beyond the limits of our anatomy. This is definitely one of those thumbs deals, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Oops. Everybody. Wait, what's this? Is that food? A plastic ice chest and some trash sits atop a lakeside picnic table. What are these? Leftovers? I can still smell humans, but they left a few hours before we got here. Maybe they had a boat? Sawyer pokes around inside the cooler. It's wet with condensation and the ice is rapidly melting. There's something left inside. Oh my gosh! Guys, I found some kind of meat product stuff! Meat! Protein. Well, I mean, don't get your hopes up. This face. Sawyer nudges over the cooler. Out tumbles a few plastic wrap packages containing ballpark franks. Hot dogs. Curious. Are they safe? You know, in general? I'm not sure. Tubular meats. Again, they play at being gods. You know, it's not quite lunchtime, so... Right, we can wait. We should wait. Maybe it's some sort of prank food or some such? Something you'd buy as a joke, and then you throw them away because they're gross. Or maybe it's a puzzle. Perhaps some human foods require solving or unlocking before they become edible, similar to this cooking activity that we've heard of. Let's hope so. For their sake. Oh no. They don't like hot dogs. Someone has left behind a radio and a loudspeaker. They look almost brand new. That is like big, like small amplifier. Oh, what's this? A radio. Now, Daisy, if our adventure were to have a soundtrack, what do you believe it might sound like? I think maybe it would be bouncy. All right, show me bouncy. Freddy flips on the boombox and is immediately confronted by a powerful blast of energetic, bubbly synths, the kind of jams that Jock might enjoy. Jams for jocks, if you will. Now that's what I call bouncy. But we don't get the bouncy music. Okay, let's do the progress. Wow, you get even more of that nice lake breeze stepping out here. I think I'll just stay on the beach. Okay, the water does look pretty deep over here anyway. Pratty inspects the canoe that's been tied up out at the end of the pier. I imagine it must be wonderful to take one of these out in the middle of the lake. Too bad this one's full of holes. Shade emerges from the water like a surfacing submarine. Perhaps I might be of service. Shade! Come, we can discuss story ideas. Ooh. Pratty hops onto Shade's back. Shade floats lazily around the water with Pratty aboard. Lay it on me. What sort of story were you considering? To tell you the truth, Pratty, I am uncertain. Would you believe that I have many half ideas and no full ones? Nothing wrong with that. Just gives you more stuff to try. Ugh, not all of us can give voice to our every thought. Perhaps my thinking is better suited to criticism rather than creation. That's not an uncommon idea, but something tells me you're dancing around the real issue. Shade looks pensive. A moment passes before she speaks again. In actuality, I have one idea. One very large, absolutely overambitious idea. But I would rather not humiliate myself. Oh no. Aw, Shade. Isn't greatness worth the risk of some embarrassment on that way up? I don't know if I'm built to think that way. Well, allow me to make an analogy to human history. Their artists and scientists embarrass themselves all the time when making things. They still do! But look at where they got. They figured out how to make us! And now that we're here, we get to make our own discoveries and creations too! Of course, we have more perspective and much better taste, but I'm sure we'll make our own mistakes along the way. If we have some wonderful new dinosaur idea, I don't want to give up on it just because it might blow up in my face. Even if it does, I know I can stick to it and make it work. I want my voice to be recorded among history's greats, and I'm going to earn my place there, even if it means risking some missteps. Besides, what if your idea lands? Just imagine showing up those hairless apes! Heh. Shade. Oh, well, there's the dino species. Shade to Suchomimus. Wow, it's a theatrical debut. Humans have one thing to say. I got nothing on this. That's the real power of dinosaur thinking. The world hasn't seen it before. I guess that's why you were okay to tell me what it is. The game just tells you. I think I understand. Why not take a big swing on your first try? I want to see your brand new dino ideas. I'm thankful that you do, Pratty. In that case, let me explain what I have in mind. Shade explains her idea. Pratty is immediately in rapture. They discuss the details for a while until... Hey, pull starboard. I want to check out this island. Pratty jumps off of Shade's back and onto the sun-bleached island. Not far from shore. Shade stays in the water, floating along the shore. Hey! I'm reading here! Too bad we can't get the others out here. This would make... Oh, wait. This exists. Wait, how do I... scroll? Hello? Can I not? Because I know if I press A, it's just gonna progress. It's not supposed to. Too bad we can't get the others out. Wait, can I use my mouse to scroll this? Oh, yeah. Not far from shore, Shade stays in the water. Floating along the shore, this party explores. Okay. I didn't miss much. Too bad we can't get the others out here. This would make such a perfect spot for a dramatic monologue or two. Thou, nature, art my goddess. Nevertheless, a good place to ponder. Maybe we should explore and see. It's such a tiny spot. Explore what there is to be found? I mean, I guess I'm a tiny dino. What's this? Have a good night, Cheyenne. Thanks for coming. I'll talk to you later. Oh, these are... Is this trash? Good night! At the other end of the island, there's a collection of aluminum cans, plastic bags, driftwood, and other unsightly garbage. It is garbage floating in the water. Well, that's just a shame. The waves seem to have deposited everything they could collect into this point. How distracting. This was such a nice thinking spot too. Maybe I'll risk it. Maybe something of distraction become our treasure at least. Party starts picking things out of the water and organizing them into piles. For example, a dozen empty cans. Such wealth. One must remain optimistic. We are doing our part, cleaning up the environment and finding new uses for stuff like this. A rubber hose? Exactly! Oh, let's head back. I know just how we can use this. We can go to the theater as soon as you're ready. Color me intrigued. Okay. Wait, did I miss one though then? Because there was another interaction spot here. Here. Does this just bring me back? Whoop! It does. Alright, I guess we go to the theater now. Then let's go. Hi, girls. At Praddy's behest, the dinos gather around the water faucet near the amphitheater. Praddy holds the hose she found in the garbage. I forgot about the garbage. Not the garbage, the fucking faucet. So if you just hook this end up, the hose starts wriggling about as water flows through it. Sawyer expertly catches the hose in her jaws. Got it. Sorry, couldn't help myself. No, perfect. Now, if you could just set it up facing this way. Sawyer sets the garden hose up just so, changing the arc of the stream skyward. Suddenly, the water hits a point where it spreads apart, making an effect not unlike rain. They've made it rain on stage! Oh, I love it! What do you think, Shade? Moody enough yet? Nearly there. An idea. Daisy, could you procure a sheet of metal from the pile? Are you gonna make thunder? Yeah, of course. Now stand up and give it a quick shudder. The metal makes a loud booming sound with every ripple. It sounds a bit like thunder. Oh, that's spooky! Praddy makes her way over to the light board and switches through several colorful presets until it lands on a shadowy monochrome evening palette. Oh, good colors. Alright, Daisy, when I bring the lights up quick, I want you to shake that sheet as hard as you can. Lights! The light comes on at full intensity in an instant. Shake! The sound of thunder, the flash of lightning. The lights go back down to the evening setting just as fast. Now we're cooking! Lights! Shake! Enter. Shade! Action! Okay, the sky flickers and a peal of thunder fills the air. A heavy thunderstorm punishes the trees and beats at the surface of a dark creek. Shade, ever the huntress, surfaces quietly and begins to swim. A noir film? The cold water gave me no comfort. It was the same tonight as it ever would be. But the cold that ran through my veins was much worse. Where I found myself this evening was no church. I had no desire to question my station. I belonged nowhere, but here in the muck, I had a case to solve. I'm seeing Rubik in the background. That font always takes me out of stuff, just because I'm so used to seeing it in a different in a very specific context. This font is cursed to me. She can enter. It disappeared right as I was gonna open it. Wait. Where's the shade thing? Story? Nope. No swimming. Unless you're a hard-boiled gumshoe on a mission. Action. Oh, okay. Wait, premeditation was this? Keep up your remaining movement in order to focus your next attack. For every 3 meters of movement you stop, gain a 1 point of damage boost, which empowers your next normal attack. You can only have one source of damage boost at a time. Damage boosts do not expire. Interesting. I dove back in. What a way to get around. All of the grime and corruption of the city flows into the gutter. I can almost taste it. As we enter. Oh, there's enemies. I just now realized. Poor Shade. Wait. Oh, there it is. Alright, so... what do I want to do? Melee attack. Kill him! Oh my god. These higher thugs knew me as a huntress. Shame I had no use for it. Okay. What do I do with this? Couldn't quite read. I'm assuming I just flick it? Yep. Whoop. I don't think fighting with Candy Floof is very productive. But hi, Null. How you doing? Premeditation. Can I reach land from here? No. This also consumes movement. And I'm assuming I'm just gonna... I don't even need the premeditation because I have the stealth bonus. It's interesting that they give you that in this fight because there's really no reason to use it. Because you're always gonna have stealth on these guys. I guess you do keep your damage boost, right? They don't expire? And since I have the stealth damage boost. But is it ever gonna come into play here? I guess it depends on if there's more enemies. Look around mode. This is a pretty big area. Golly. Three large cages are settled into the muck of the swamp. Inside each a dinosaur. The other girls have been captured. Now how did we end up in this predicament? I honestly couldn't tell you. James, always getting in trouble. For what reason did God give them sharp teeth and claws? What irresistible trophies we made. I had ripped and slashed my way free from that fate. Now I do the same for them. Oh, Shade's here! Hi, Shade! Hey, no more chatting, yous! There is more enemies. Where are they? Oh, they're right here. Right at the cages. Okay. Wait, can I go? Yeah, it's... Is this deep enough? It is. So then... Wait, what's that? The fuck was that? Oh, right. Again, I just always have stealth here. Do I? Yes. Are these companion cubes? They kind of look like companion cubes. Can I reach this guy from here? Yep. Oh, I don't have enough action points though. Okay. He's not even moving. I guess he's guarding the cages, so that makes sense. Just die. Thanks for the save. Oh, Shade, so sweet. Their words cut deep, like a blade dragged along my hide. Seemed to singe. Had they even spared any venom for their captures? Oh yeah. Let's go bite these dudes. Huzzah! I judged them unfairly. For some reason, they trusted me. All I'd done in return was drag them down to street level. The angels got to keep their feathers, but all they could do now was walk. You are just such a fucking dork. Oh my god. We have the whole gang for this one. Okay. How do we want to approach this? I wish you could zoom in and out, honestly. It would make it easier to know, to like, make a mental map of where everybody is. Some sort of like overhead view would be nice too. There's water here. Can I use it for anything? What? I don't see Daisy. I don't know what you just said, but okay, sounds fun. Sure. I was no longer alone. My new companions promised me that there's more to life, more than cigarettes and cheap whiskey. So they say. They stuck to me like molasses. I couldn't decide on what to think about this feeling, but I thought something. What cigarette? I was about to say, how do you know what all of that shit is? I believe they're a French delicacy. Oh. Don't listen to her. Just end this turn. Do I want to go in the water? Oh, I don't have enough movement. Let's go tiny one. I probably should go in the water and then I can ambush these guys. Are they even gonna come this way? Oh, they're far away. Whoop. Can I go under this? I'm out of movement, so I guess I won't find out until next turn. You... I don't think I can reach these guys, right? No. Why can I not move? Charging headbot. That sounds like fun. Throw arc blocked? I disagree. Oh, where are you going away? You piece of shit. Oh, enemy spotted. I can go under this. Sick. So I can stealth kill this guy while he's distracted with the other dinos. Well, that worked out. A treat. All right, so you are so slow. You are so slow. Stop running away from me, dude. There's no way my throwing arc is... Fuck him up! Intimidate, might as well. You... Can't go too far. I guess I could stun them. Do I wanna? This guy, maybe. Why am I stuck? Oh. I wasn't. I just didn't end my turn. Yeah. Just let's headbutt this guy. How does that work? Is gonna launch him into the other guy? Did that do anything? I found myself counting on my claws. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The storm around me swirled in time like a grim waltz. I had my claws and my fangs. Let me read! I don't think I can do anything here. Can stun this guy. Does this guy know where Sawyer is? No, Sawyer's hidden. Can I move Sawyer without him noticing? Probably not. So I just wanna... I think I just wanna do this. Oh, I guess I'll just kill this guy then. Want to get behind the other guy and kill him. Do you have action point? Will you kill if I give you this? You have a 6 damage boost. So I'm not detected if I do this. I guess I didn't need a damage boost then. That's kind of silly. Oh, there was still this guy. I forgot about this guy. You know I'm behind you, right? What do you mean cannot reach target? It's a stealth attack? There's no way, dude. I fucking threw his friend into him. Where's the last guy? Oh. You're so far. You are so far. Enter the water. Ugh. That's like a big gap. Don't tell me I can walk there. That's very silly. Okay. Let's just finish this. Kill him. I like the raptor stealth animation. I just wish the sound was better for it. I had done right. Strange feeling. The case was closed. Didn't feel much different to any other, but maybe that was just because the rain was still falling. I'd never given much thought to my tomorrows. I certainly wasn't going to start tonight. You are such a dork. The sound of rain grows louder, one final peal of thunder, and we're sent right back to reality with a jolt. The girls erupted, hooting and hollering. Aw, yeah, what a blast! Wow, Shade, that was really fun! To be honest, I was not all that confident. Oh my god. Nonsense, you were exactly as confident as you needed to be. Good show! Yeah, I feel so pumped! You could almost believe the rain was real. Actually, hold on. The rain... Daisy peeks out from under the theater's awning. There's a light drizzle even outside the reach of the house. In a moment, it turns into a refreshing summer shower. The world cools off immediately. Oh, I knew I could count my joints. Creaky knees always means rain. Beach day followed by a summer shower? This rules! Sawyer exits from under the awning to prance about in the rain. Daisy settles down to watch, content to let raindrops pitter-patter on her snout. Prati and Shade are left on stage. I underestimated your sense of artistry, Shade, and I believe you underestimated yourself, too. I suppose so, but I don't think that is enough creativity. But I do think that's enough creativity for one day. Of course, of course. You want to be lazy and poke at some props with me? There's still a lot of cool stuff back there. That sounds pleasant. Ooh, okay. Brady digs around through some of the moldering old backstage boxes. She unveils a beat-up old prop knife, complete with shiny, flaking paint. Oh, if only I'd unearthed and knew earlier. Brady presses a fake knife against Shade's foot, causing the plastic blade to retract into a handle. This would have been just perfect for my tragic death scene. Brady turns the blade on herself and melodramatic plunges it into her chest. With her other hand, she throws out a length of red ribbon into the air. Oh, happy dagger. Dead. The big dinguses is what you are. Well, would you look at this? Tiny star decorations, and even glow in the dark. That's right! Once used to illustrate a night sky, soon to be used as pretty prizes. Start thinking of superlatives, Shade! The rain lets up until it's only the lightest, most pleasant drizzle. The one scorching day is winding down into a gentle, cool evening. Ah, now that's how you end a day. It's always nice to get a little rain. Maybe the rest of this week might be cooler now, too. Say, what do you think about finding a spot over in the campground to give this camping thing a fair shake? Oh, that sounds fun! If we must. I'll be honest, it still doesn't make sense to me either. And maybe we'll see the appeal if we try it. What do you think, Brady? Brady bumps her head out from a pile of custom pieces she's dived into. A hat sits precariously on her head. I find that to be a very charming idea, Sire. If you'll afford me but a moment to bid the stage adieu. By all means, just don't spend all night here. Come on, you two, let's scout out a campsite. There's still this one. A human-sized wooden mannequin has been unearthed from the boxes of props. That was already outside! These mannequins freak me out. They're reminding me of the plastic skeletons you see in a classroom. Unnerving, aren't they? Oh, there are skeletons within all of us, Brady. Us dinosaurs should be specially aware of this. Oh! Your bones are wet. Remember that. Wait, there's more stage props? Why was that not? Huh? Why is that not ticked? Oh, currently not available. Huh. I would assume that should be ticked. I don't think there's more stage props left. Okay. Let's go camping. Nice sunset. This actually looks like a nice space for, like, camping. I wouldn't mind camping in this place, especially if there's some cool dinos around. Alright, so... yes. Wait, can I go there this way? Can I get up there? Yes. The girls make their way over to the just the right spot. To spend the night. They all gather around the little fire pit. How about right here? As the sun nestles itself beyond the treetops on the horizon, the girls also retire for the night. I like how the river sparkles in the moonlight. This far out in the woods, the nights are darker than I'm used to. I guess camping isn't that far off from just sleeping outside if you take away all the human stuff. Wait, We may have something useful. Suddenly, there's light! The lanterns left behind by forgetful campgoers prove useful. Wow, 5 lanterns is intense. It's like we found every single one left around here. It's as if the moon had been plucked out of the sky and laid at our feet. But that's not all. Gather around, girls. I have something special for each of you. Priddy pulls out 3 cobbled together pendants made out of spare parts from the stage. A glow-in-the-dark star hangs on each one. You're dynamite! Shut the fuck up. Oh, so that's what you stayed behind to do. Ah, these are made from the glow-in-the-dark star contrivances you found hidden among the clutter backstage. And I thought it makes perfect sense to have a little award show. Awards? I wish I could win an award. Then, good thing you're up first, Daisy. Let's think of something to award you for. This first star is yours for... most imagination, most physical, most imagination. I don't think I would have gotten any of this without seeing your performance first. Next up, Sawyer. This star is yours for most vicious, highest jumps. I swear you're just getting more and more airtime every day. And what are we thinking for Shaden? Most edgy, coolest atmosphere. I mean, I always like being in the rain, but being rescued by a mysterious hero during a thunderstorm? That's cool! Thank you. I owe it all to my fans. And you, of course, Priddy, will also be receiving an accolade. There's no way she's not going to give herself some kind of prize. Oh, for little old me, for sweet Priddy. Priddy hops over to a nearby fern and reveals the award she set aside for herself. It's a giant bowl made of the remaining glow-in-the-dark stars, all glumped together. Nice. Behold my prize! What do you think it best represents? Most directorially minded? Most singular vision? Most... Priddy! Yes? No, I mean, well, yes, maybe most Priddy. Yeah, that tracks. Most Priddy? Oh, I love it! Make way, and our taste has arrived! I am fearful of the ramifications of our decision. Later that night, Sawyer and Priddy are the last 2 left awake. Daisy and Shade can be heard snoring gently off to the side as the sound of the river... Hey! As now the river carries on, steady and sure. It appears that this camping thing agreed with them after all. And see if we could connect that star over there to this cluster over here. Oh, I see it. It's a big Brachiosaurus. Yes, exactly. Sawyer and Priddy sigh contentedly. Today ended up being more fun than I expected. We spent so much time trying not to get caught that sometimes it's hard to make us use of the freedom we got. I want more days like this. We can have days like this whenever we want. You know, a station is strictly required to exercise your dramatic side, Sawyer. What do you think about continuing your theater career someday? We could kill more humans! Only if you know a good teacher. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, that's what they all say. Well, then you'll have to help me find a scene partner for my dramatic caliber. Promise? At any rate, tonight the ultimate prize belongs to me! Priddy broods over her big ball of glowing stars, pondering its dim radiance. Wait a sec, just how did you get all of those to stick together anyway? They seem to naturally clump up. Honestly, it was hard work to pull some off. Sawyer leans over the ball to investigate. Her own star award dangles loose around her neck until pluck! It's pulled into the larger mass with a magnetic snap. I may have an idea. Next morning, when we're ready to move on, let's meet up at the security gate we found earlier. Oh shit. What's she thinking? Let's go then. Let's do this. Sunrise the next day. The girls have assembled outside of the big high voltage fence. It looks just as impassable as it did yesterday, but Sawyer is in high spirits. It's too early. What do you have for us, Sawyer? So, big metal door with a powerful magnet lock, yeah? Yes. Daisy grumbles grudgingly. She's clearly more used to sleeping in. I think we put together a solution. Pridey, if you would. Coming right up. Pridey rolls over her grand prize, the big bowl of stars. Enter stage left, big old magnetic orb. Sawyer and Pridey hoist the star bowl up to the door. They press it right up against the keypad. Immediately a faint sizzling noise and some smoke issues from the electronics. With a resounding thunk, the gate lock disengages. Oh yeah, it worked! Oh, neat! Very well reasoned, Sawyer. An actor and an engineer. You're quite the polymath. In a way, the gate was opened with the power of theater, wouldn't you say? So, where to next? Forward! Always forward! And so, though the past may host bitter memories and the future may be yet uncertain, for the present at least, our stars shine bright. Forward they go. Thanks for playing! Oh, that freaking hat! Where you get these toys from? Cool. That was nice. I definitely want to play the full game when it comes out, or whatever next early access version we have access to. That would be cool too. Hopefully with a couple improvements. Little better sound design. It would be improve it so much. So much. But I like the writing. I like the characters. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Okay. So, I'll say goodbye for now. I'll be back on Monday. Have a good night. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye. Also, wishlist the game if you haven't already. Clever girls. Why is it not pasting the link? Police. I think that's the right link. No, that's like an update link. Take me to the store page. There we go. There you go. But anyway, that's gonna be it for now. Have a good night.